And to welcome you to sports fans to this live video streaming event, presentation of Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. And you can see we've started, and there's a slap out to right field by Marsh, and that becomes the first hit of the ball game for the Eagle Point Eagles as they take on Grants Pass. We'd like to thank Lithia Superstore for making this broadcast possible. Lithia Superstore, the game of the week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Make sure that you thank our sponsors for allowing us to be able to do this free of charge. We thank Grants Pass High School for allowing us to be here. Ellis is at the plate, and there's a throw down to second, and Marsh is in with the stolen base. So what we've had happen so far is Brashear led off for Eagle Point. He grounded out to second. Kellen Rapp, who will be pitching today for the Eagle Point Eagles, struck out. Marsh got a single out to right field, stole second base, and Ellis is in there with the 2-0 count as that one misses up high. A 2-0 is a strike down the middle from Morgan, as Morgan is out there pitching for Grants Pass. Luke Morgan on the mound. We have a 2-1 count. That one's way outside. And we'll go 3-1. There's a swing and a miss by Marsh, and we're at 3-2. These two teams met last week, 1 week from today, actually. Grants Pass came out on top of that one, 12-2 in 5 innings. Another non-league game for the Cavemen. There's a foul straight back to the screen by Ellis. He's the DH, hitting in place of Hammer, who's the catcher. But Grants Pass played a doubleheader Saturday against Ashland and split that one. So they're hoping to get something going here against the Eagles. An error, strike 3 called. Ellis is a little surprised by that one. I think maybe everybody else was too, because it looked like it was maybe just a little high. But the umpire disagreed. So we'll look at the John L. Scott scoreboard as we head now to the bottom of the first inning. The John L. Scott scoreboard reads Eagle Point nothing, Grants Pass coming to bat. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Griffin with a message from the Central Point Police Department about our Explorer program. If you're between 14 and 21 years of age and are interested in a career in law enforcement, the Explorer program at CPPD might be just the program for you. Explorers will learn about all aspects of police work through ride-alongs, training sessions, and an annual competition with other youth participants. Visit us at the Central Point Police Department or call 541-664-5578 to learn more about how to get yourself signed up for this fun program. Central Point Police Department. Dedicated service, committed to excellence.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got Grand Champion, and today I got Reserve Grand Champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. We're in Grants Pass this afternoon, where the Cavemen are taking on the Eagle Point Eagles. And Eagle Point scored no runs in their half of the first. They had 1 hit. And so we'll see what the Cavemen can do against Kellen Rapp, who's out on the mound for Eagle Point. Hood, Osborne, and Haven due up this inning. With some of the travel restrictions, these teams are just playing 5A, 6A teams, and or as one AD put it to me, just basically anybody we can figure out how to play them. Well, here's Rapp with his opening pitch. And a strike on the outside corner. Hood looked like he wanted to bunt, but took the strike instead. And one bounces all the way to the backstop. We'll go 1-1. Eagle Point takes their time calling signals. And there's a foul ball. Back out towards where my car's parked. Good thing I have good glass insurance. 1-1 count to Hood. Nope, 1-2 count. It's down low. 2-2. That's outside, and we go full count. So Rapp has thrown quite a few pitches already here to the first batter, Hood. And he walks him. Walks were the undoing of Eagle Point in game one as Troy Osborne comes to the plate. He's catching this afternoon for the Cavemen. But walks, hit the batsman. They all hurt in the first inning. Whoa, that one's coming fast. But it goes into the screen. Our cameraman was moving quickly. Oh, yeah, right. I think the camera would go before your hand did. Yeah. Now that one was coming with some speed to it. We're not behind the net this afternoon, and there's a fake throw to first. So we'll have to stay alive this afternoon. And there's another fake throw to first. But Hood's not fooled by any of it. He's been back easily twice. There's a foul down the first baseline. So we're 0-2. And the 0-2. This is inside. 1-2. I was waiting. I was pausing there to see if they were going to say he actually got that Osborne actually was hit by the pitch, but they say no. He got out of the way. An inspection of the baseball. Everybody decides it's fine. And again, they step off and fake it over to first, but Hood back with ease. There's a shot right back to Rapp. Rapp grabs it out of the air and sends it and throws it over to first. And there's quickly 2 away. So it's a line to 1, and then a 1-3 eliminates Hood. And all of a sudden there's 2 quick ones for out as Haven steps in. Dante Haven. A hail swing and miss at the first one. He's in the hole 0-1. I tell you what, there's a reason they call the double play the pitcher's friend. I got him out of a jam in a hurry. There's a bounce up to the plate. 1-1. Last week, when we opened up this game, a 1-1 misses just inside to the left-hander. 2-1. When we were here last week, the opening inning was, as one of the coaches for Eagle Point called it, not so good, as they allowed 8 runs, did the Eagle Point Eagles. And there's a line right out there to right field, and Haven is at first base with a hit, the first hit of the game for the Cavemen. Just drilled that one out to right field. DeHolo Johnson steps in, playing third base. And that one's going out of play, first base way. And Johnson will be in the hole 0-1. Rap fires, strike. High strike on the outside corner. Uh-oh. A little sloppy getting the ball back to the pitcher. And Haven thought about it, but didn't go that far past second base. 0-2 the count. 2 away here. Even though Haven is over at first base. Again, they fake another throw that direction. Rapp fires home. That one misses. 1-2. And there's a shot. That's going foul also. Right field way. Haven was on the move. Johnson had a good rip at it. If that would have went fair, why, I might have seen Haven get all the way around. Going again, and this one's a shot, and that one's going to get into right field, and Haven's going to find himself all the way over to third. And Johnson will hold at first base. Durler. And now he's steal by Johnson. Well, they weren't paying much attention to him, and he took off. Ashton Durler at the plate. Now you have second and third with 2 away. Rapp will go back to the full stretch, and they're going to intentionally walk Durler. Bases loaded. That brings up Luke Morgan, who's pitching this afternoon for the Cavemen. Trust me, he would love to knock a couple in and make it a little easier on himself. There's a shot out to center field, but that will be handled easily by Bashir. And so Morgan flies out, and the inning is over. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we take a look and we see that it now reads that it's Eagle Point nothing, Grants Pass nothing, as we head to the top of the second. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, where the Eagle Point Eagles and the Cavemen are going at it. We're going to the top of the second inning. Sports League and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. It's time to sign up now for summer fun. So we head to the top of the second. Eagle Point and Grants Pass tied up at 0, and standing in there for Eagle Point is Lund. And the 0-1's going to be a bouncer out to third base. Gavin Rapp fires it across, and Lund is out number 1. Or not Gavin Rapp, I got the wrong team there for third base. That was Johnson that fired it all the way across to Vineyard. Dawson Fulon is at the plate. He'll take strike 1. Fulon playing third base this afternoon. And there's 0-2 count quickly, as Fulon doesn't catch up with that one. The 0-2 from Morgan. Right there, strike 3. That's 2 away. That brings up Dexter Jones, who's in right field. And that misses down low. We're at 0-1, or 1-0. And that one's outside, 1-1. And I see that we have lost the camera again. So we're going to have to work on that. Strike, 3-1. Let me see if I can pull the camera back up. And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. It's a 2-0 count as we are standing in here looking at Robinson, who's the DH. And he's fouled it back, and we're at 2-2 actually at this point. Nobody out as we are in the bottom of the second inning, and there is no score. That Misses a fouled away. They were still at 2-2. Strike three, and Robinson is down on strikes to begin the second inning. Logan Vineyard, the left-handed first baseman, will step in. Base is empty, one away. Much different game than last week's. There's a foul third base way, and that's just going to hit the roof and bounce off the caveman baseball shed. So that results in a long strike and nothing more. Everybody gets settled in again. That's upstairs. 1-1. There's a shot out to right field. No, it's just going to go to shallow right. That's going to be caught there by Gavin Rapp. Backing up and able to handle that one easily. So I'm sorry, Cartwright at the plate is what the official scorecard says. He has on number 1, but that's also Caden Hill on their roster. So not sure. Maybe we got something wrong there with the numbers, but I don't even see. Oh, there's Gavin. Nope. Anyway, Cartwright has a 1-1 count to him. Down right field this afternoon for Eagle Point. I'm on the wrong page. No wonder it isn't making any sense. It was Uribe that struck out. I was on the wrong page. I apologize. And flying out to second base was Rapp. That's a foul ball. And Hill is at the plate. There's a shot out to short and the throw across. Not in time. That was Caden Cartwright. Totally on the wrong inning here, but he gets on by, I'm going to call it a hit. I don't think it was an error. That brings up Hood. And down to second goes Cartwright. Here in the bottom of inning number 2. Standing up there is Hood. He's already been up once. Grounded out to the pitcher. But he has a 2-0 count in his favor this time around. So Grants Pass sending a lot of men to the plate, but not getting any of them across. And that misses inside. 3-0. See if they release Osborne. Well, that's Hood at the plate. I'm sorry, Hood. Let's see if they release Hood, who has a 3-0 count. They don't, and he'll walk. And that'll cause something of a bit of a conference. Marsh in to talk to Rapp. That'll bring up Osborne. He lined out into a double play. Lined out to the pitcher. Rapp threw it right back to first base to double up Haven. That one's outside and they're going down to third. Going down to third is Hood, and going down to second, or make it third is Cartwright. Going down to second is Hood. And now they're going to put Osborne on by means of the walk. And that'll bring on a pinch runner for Osborne. Coming out to run is Caleb Martinez. So Eagle Point has them loaded again. They managed to get this done in the first inning and didn't get any of them across. Haven is at the plate. He had a single first time up. 2 away, though, for Cullen Rapp. And he's going to line it right out there, ground it right out to him again. And it's going to be an easy 1-3 put out. And so now we will head to the third inning. As we do, we'll take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And we'll see that it reads Eagle Point, nothing. Grants Pass, nothing. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a production of TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Well, welcome you back to Grants Pass High School, where we have started the top of the third inning, and it's a 1-1 count to Uribe, the left fielder for Eagle Point. His first time at the plate today. That's bounces up there outside, 2-1. So the Cavemen have had the bases loaded twice both innings and didn't get anything out of it. Here comes the baseball back on the track. And the count to Uribe is 2-2. There's a grounder out to third. Bobbled, fired over to first on the bounce, and he's out. Good play that time. As hanging with it that time was Johnson. Bobbled it, but recovered and got it over to Vineyard. That'll bring up Rapp. Gavin Rapp, this would be the second baseman for Eagle Point. One away. That's a strike. There's a foul. Make it 0-2. Rapp at the plate. On deck is Brashear. There's a swing and a miss. And that will be a strikeout. That's the fifth strikeout for Morgan. Brashear is at the plate. He grounded out to second. He'll look at strike one. The left-hander not offering at that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That's fouled. Umpire looks at the ball and says it looks like it's good enough to keep using, so they fire it back into play. Way outside. Allen's way outside and making Osborne work behind the plate a little bit. 2-2. Down low. 3-2. 2 away, nobody on. Morgan trying to get out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Low, and he won't make it. That's ball 4. So Brashear here in the top of the third will draw a walk, and he's over at first base. Kellen Rapp, who's pitching this afternoon. He struck out his first time up. And he'll look at strike one on the outside corner. There's a bunt. And they'll take it back and they'll throw down to second base, but in there safely is Brashear. Now we'll see if Kellen Rapp can get him in. 1-1 count. There's a shot that's going to get out into left field, and that indeed is going to get the run home as Kellen Rapp stands at first base with a single that he roared into left field, and there was enough to get Mr. Brashear around from second base. 1-0 ball game. Eagle Point out on top. A little bookwork by the umpire before Marsh steps in. Had a single, stole a base to get down to second. That's way inside. But that was as far as he got. As Ellis, the next batter, struck out to end the inning. That was back in the first. Outside, not by much, though. Everybody had a long look, but it's called ball 2. That's outside, 3-0. Well, Marsh has things his way. A 1-0 ball game with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Strike. 3-2. Make it 3-1. And that's a walk. That'll send Rapp to second. And that'll move Marsh to first. Ellis, the DH, struck out back in the first inning to end it. Osborne, quick trip out to talk to Morgan about something. 2 out here on the top of the third, 1-0. Eagle Point on top. Brashear coming around to score from second base on Rapp's single. There's a shot foul. A little bit, just a few feet further, and that was going to be major trouble for Grants Pass because it would have been a fair ball. That's just a strike. Another foul ball. 0-2. Ellis is on it. He's just a little early. The difference between a hit and a strike sometimes. And there's a shot down into left field. That's going to get one. Nope. Oh, man, they almost had him. They threw back and almost caught Rapp off the bag. And so now with that single by Ellis, the bases are loaded. Rapp is at third base. Standing down at second base is Marsh. And there's a single, and standing over at first base is Ellis. And that brings up Lund, the first baseman. Bit of a conference out at the mound. Johnson is in on it. Durler all meeting with Morgan. Bases loaded, 2 away. Lund at the plate. Grounded out to third. His first at bat. And there's a strike. And Lund wasn't offering at that one at all. And there's a grounder. Johnson has it. Johnson comes to Osborne at the plate, and that will do it. So that's the third out of the inning, and Eagle Point manages to come up with one run. As we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene, we see that it reads Grants Pass, or Eagle Point 1, Grants Pass nothing. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
We return to Grants Pass for the start of the bottom of the third inning, as at this point Grants Pass trails this one 1-0. There's a shot out to third base. Fire it across the Lund. And leading off here in the third, Johnson is thrown out by his counterpart. Foulon playing third base for Eagle Point. That brings up Durler. The wind has really picked up here. As the evening begins to settle in. That's ball one. Way outside to Durler. There's a shot that's going to find its way into center field, and Durler is on with a lead with the single. I was going to say the leadoff single, but that's not true. It's a one-out single. That brings up Luke Morgan, the pitcher. Flew out to center field in the first inning. Rapp comes home, and out of strike one. And there's a fake throw over to first. I don't think Eagle Point is actually thrown over to first They just faked it every time. And there's a swing and a miss, and down to second goes Durler. There's a swing and a miss, and Morgan is down on strikes. He becomes the second out. Robinson, a DH, looking to get something done. He struck out. First time up. That's outside. Much different game than the one we saw last week, which was an offensive explosion by Grants Pass. Today, they're still hunting around for their first run. They had 8 of them last week in the first inning. That's not the case today. Rapp's uncomfortable with Durler out there. He stepped off the mound twice. That's fouled back into the netting. 1-1. Rapp didn't care for the baseball he was given. Wants a new one. Long look in. Long look back at Durler. But he comes to the home. Durler takes off for third. He's there. Eagle Point trying to get a batter interference call, but nothing doing. Durler's over at third base with a 2-1 count on Robinson. And there's a shot into left field. That'll get Durler home, and Robinson will be standing over at first base with an RBI single. So a couple of stolen bases by Durler put him in a position to score. And now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we have a 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the third. That brings up Vineyard. Had a little pop-up in shallow right to Gavin Rapp, the second baseman for Eagle Point. Has an 0-1 count at the moment. 1-0. Up 2-0. Eagle Point tried to get the call, but by holding the ball just a second, but the umpire would have none of it. 2-0 count to Vineyard. Batting left-handed. Swing and a miss, and there goes Robinson, and he's in at second base. So we saw this last week, and there's a pitch that gets away, and that'll get Robinson to third base. We saw this last week, that when the pitching starts to fall apart for Eagle Point, it starts to fall apart, and now everybody's coming out to the mound for Eagle Point to have something of a bit of a discussion about what's going on here. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. Hope you're enjoying today's game They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit Eye Cares Southern Oregon. I think it should be eyecaressouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your vision needs. And there's a grounder out to second base, and they throw. He's out. That was probably far closer than it needed to be, as Gavin Rapp didn't get a good throw on that one over to first base and almost made, and Grass Pass almost made him pay for that. We go to the top of the fourth inning. As we do, we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and the John L. Scott scoreboard now reads that it's Grants Pass 1, Eagle Point 1. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard as we head to the top of the fourth, it's now a 1-1 tie between Grants Pass and Eagle Point. Standing in there for Eagle Point here in the top of the fourth inning is Fallon, who struck out his first time up, and he has a 1-2 count on him right now. That's hit him. I was going to say it's way inside, but it hit him as we take off here in the fourth inning. And so Fallon leads off the fourth with a walk. Hit by pitch. Jones will step in. And Jones struck out. Morgan comes set. And Jones was thinking about bunting, but he didn't get it down. It's strike one. That's time he fakes the bunt, and it's strike two. Pulled it back. Still got a called strike. Here comes the 0-2. And that bunt is put down. That's going to be grabbed by Morgan, though, and they're going to go over to Vineyard. I'm going to get the 1-3. On Jones. But Fallon will move down to second base, so that'll bring up Uribe. Grounded out to third base. This time he's going to hit it up the short. Going to be fired over there, and Vineyard's going to grab it. I take it back. They called him safe. I thought for sure they had called him out of there, but he gets the hit, and that'll bring out the coach, Zach Morgan. That'll bring us up to do a little book work. So there's a hit. Going over to third base is Foulon. Short discussion. Coach didn't have a whole lot to say. That'll bring Gavin Rapp to the plate. He struck up his last time he was up, which was just an inning ago. So first and third now for the Eagles. There's another bunt. That was a really nice bunt. They put this one down, and Osborne grabs it and fires to first base. And that'll be an out. But moving along to second on the sacrifice is Uribe. That makes Brashear back up to the plate. He was just there last inning. He scored. Now he's going to drive one out into right field. That's going to bounce in front of the right fielder. That will score Foulon. Here comes on the throw. And now to second base on the other throw goes Brashear. Uribe comes around to score from second base, as well as Foulon scoring from third base. And Brashear has a single. He takes second on the throw, so that 2-run RBI now changes the John L. Scott scoreboard so that it reads Eagle Point 3 and Grants Pass 1. And here's a fire over there, and that'll end the inning as Kellen Rapp grounds out to shortstop to put a halt to this inning. We head now to the bottom of the fourth inning, and the scoreboard now reads quite differently. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, you'll find them with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. The scoreboard now reads Eagle Point 3, Grants Pass 1. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Grants Pass, where it's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth, 3-1 lead for Eagle Point, as standing at the plate for Grants Pass is Cartwright. Had a single his last time up, made it as far as third before the inning ended. The 0-1 bounces its way to the plate, 1-1. Cartwright pulled it back on time. There's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. There's a shot out to right field. Right there to grab that is Jones. So Cartwright begins the fourth, flying out to right field, and here comes Hood. Rounded out to the pitcher. Actually, he was thrown out by the pitcher. He had a base on balls to get up there. He had a base on balls in the second. Got around as far as third. Hasn't yet scored. It's a 1-0 count to him, though, with one away here in the bottom of 4. There's a swing and a miss. One-on-one count. Okay. Misses. 2-1. Quick moving ball game today. That misses. Nope, strike. A little ahead of the umpire there. 2-2. Inside. Full count. And that's a walk. So Hood, here into fourth, draws the 1-out walk. And Osborne will step in. Lined out to the pitcher. Had a walk in the second. Again, Rapp fakes a throw over, but he doesn't throw it. And there goes Hood. He's in at second. So obviously Grants Pass feels like they can just steal a base at will if they wish. And now we are going to have a bit of a conference out there on the mound for everybody. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And Table Rock Sports says thank you to over 100 new YouTube subscribers this spring. It helps us keep the games coming. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button if you would like to join the team. And Table Rock Sports thanks you. Conference breaks up. Everybody's had their say. And Osborne will step in. He has a 1-0 count. There's a fake. Hood isn't buying it. He was back easily. There's a throwback, but Hood is in. There's another throw, but Hood back safely. That's up high. 2-0. 3-1 ball game. Grants Pass looking to put some runs on the board here. As we say, last week when these two teams met, it was an offensive explosion for the Cavemen, but today they have struggled to put them on there. There's a foul back. Osborne has a 2-1 count. So the Eagles pitching staff doing much better. And that misses him, and that's going to get Hood down to third base. He goes by the pitch gets away from Hammer, the Eagle Point catcher. That's fouled back. The umpire out to inspect the baseball. Says it looks okay to him. So we'll carry on. Full count. Hood standing down at third base and a full count to Osborne. That's fouled back. One away here, though. Cartwright flew out to right field to lead off the inning. Rapp looking for another out, and he got it. And they threw down to first. They got Osborne on the strikeout, but then they let Hood come in to score. Oh. It's always kind of a tricky situation as Haven steps in. Had a single, made it to third base. Grounded out to the pitcher. Trying to change catcher's gloves. And the left-handed hitting Haven looks at ball one. There's a strike. 1-1. So we were told today that they could allow more fans into the stands. Got a pretty good crowd here for what they're allowed to have. There's a shot. That's going to go out to Gavin Rapp, who will fire over to Lund safe. And it's going to get past Lund. And going on down is going to be Haven. I'm generous on this. I probably could call that an error. I'll give him a hit because he might have beat it out too. And then I'll let the official scorer decide really what it was. They gave him the error. They sure did. So I'll have to take away Haven's hit. He doesn't have one. There's a rip foul by Johnson. So yeah, he's on by E4 then. That's the second error for the Eagles. I'm probably too generous. 0-1. a 3-2 ball game. There's Stryer, her ball 1-1. Johnson, third baseman up there. That's way upstairs. 2-1. That bounces up to the plate. They keep it in front, but he's safe. Haven takes third. And that will go down as a wild pitch. Whether the pitcher likes it or not, that's what that one's going to go down as. Strike. 3-2. Haven stands over at third base with 2 outs. A 3-2 count. Fouled. Johnson just got a piece of that one. They've got the tying run. Grants Pass has the tying run down to the third base. There's a shot out to right field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. That'll score Haven. There goes Lund. He's going to be not Lund, but Johnson. And he's in there into second base, standing up. So the air comes around to score. And that makes it a 3-3 ball game. Still 2 down. Durler is up to bat. Strike. Durler has a walk, and he also has a hit, so he's 1 for 1 on the day. And that's fouled back. Durler came around to score there in the third as he stole a couple of bases. Oh, 2 count. Fouled back. There we go. We're ready to go now. Final down again. 0-2 count. Strike 3. And that will end the inning. So we now go to the top of the 5th. And as we do, we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and it now reads that it's Grants Pass 3, Eagle Point 3, as you listen to the Alithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Griffin with a message from the Central Point Police Department about our Explorer program. If you're between 14 and 21 years of age and are interested in a career in law enforcement, the Explorer program at CPPD might be just the program for you. Explorers will learn about all aspects of police work through ride-alongs, training sessions, and an annual competition with other youth participants. Visit us at the Central Point Police Department or call 541-664-5578 to learn more about how to get yourself signed up for this fun program. Central Point Police Department. Dedicated service, committed to excellence.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net. We move ourselves now to the top of the 5th inning in what's now a 3-3 game. And we have a substitution. Now out on the mound pitching for Grants Pass is Gabe Calabro, replacing Morgan. As first pitch is ball 1. And the 1-0 misses. We're at 2-0. That misses. 3-0. So Calabro here at the outset, struggling a little bit. 4-0. So that's a walk. Missed on 4 straight pitches. That brings up Ellis, the DH. And taking off down to second base, and there safely is Marsh. And the first pitch to Ellis was a ball. The 1-0. There's a strike. And leaving it up at 1-1. Misses down low, 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. It's going to be plucked off. Getting there that time was Haven, and he plucked that one right off of the shoestrings. 1 away. Well, Lund will step in. Lund has a single, grounded out to third. Drives that one though into center field. Here coming around to score is Marsh, and he's in easily. So Marsh scores the go-ahead run for Eagle Point. And over at first base is Lund with a single. Foulon at the plate. He's come around and scored once on a walk, struck out his first time. He's ahead in the count right now, though, 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. And once again, the wind has really picked up here in Grants Pass. Maybe it's not too windy for Grants Pass people. There's the one inside. 3-0. Well, that'll get everybody talking. Try to get Calabro to settle down. Durler and to say something to him. That's ball 4, so along goes Foulon. As the wind is blowing my papers all over the place. There, it died down. And Lund goes to second base. And that, I think, is going to bring about a pitching change. Calabro's day may be finished. The major conference out at the mound. We'll see. Nope. He's still out there on the mound. It is our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thanks to Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor with 7 locations to serve you. 4-3 ball game, 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. Eagle Point has first and second. And it's strike 1 to Jones. Strike 2 to Jones. So whatever that conference was about, Calabro's found the strike zone. Oh, that one misses down low. 1-2. There's Vineyard with it, and he throws to second, and they get the 1. So Jones is on, but that's by means of a fielder's choice. And there's 2 away. Getting erased at second base was Foulon. And going over to third was Lund. There's a strike. Leading off with Uribe. So now with 2 down, Lund stands over at third. That one misses. We'll go 1-1. Oh, that's a balk. That's a balk. Calabro balks, and everybody advances 1 base, which means that Lund comes in to score. It's now 5-3 ball game. (2-1). Scoreboard is still reading 4-3. Am I missing something? I think the scoreboard's off by 1. There's the scoreboard. Scared me for a moment there. 2-1. Uribe looks at ball 3. 3-1. Oh, Uribe walks. And going down to third base is Jones. They say he got started was running during the pitch. He gets credit. There's a strike. See if Calabro can limit the damage here. Not down, low. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2. We'll look back over there and Uribe steps back. There's a shot out to right field and right underneath it for Grants Pass is Cartwright, and that will end the inning. So we'll head to the bottom half now of the 5th inning, and as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we see that it, well, let me clear that off of there and try this again. We see that it now reads that it's Eagle Point 5, Grants Pass 3. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, where we are moving to the bottom of the 5th at a 5-3 game. Eagle Point out on top of the Grants Pass Cavemen. Stepping in to lead it off is Calabro, as he came in to pitch for Morgan, and that's grounded out to third. So grabbing that one was Filon and getting it over to Lund easily to start the 5th inning. And looking at strike one is Robinson. Struck out, had a single, made it as far as third base. That was that. And 0-1. Misses outside. 1-1. Rapp continues to pitch for Eagle Point. And there's a pop-up. One and two. Strike three. And Robinson is down on strikes. That'll bring up Vineyard. Popped up to shortstop in shallow right. Grounded out to shortstop. Mr. Rapp has been the recipient of everything that Vineyard has hit today. There's a swing and a miss. And he falls into the hole, 0-1. That's a pop out. Hammer thought about giving a chase, but that was way up on the roof. 0-2. Line foul. Third base way. So the 0-2. We'll do it all over again. That goes all the way to the backstop. 1-2. A 1-2. Sliced out to right field. And right there to grab it is Jones. So it's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Eagle Point as we now head to the top of the 6th inning. And as we do and look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we see that Eagle Point leads this one by a count of 5-3 as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back here at Grants Pass High School, we get ready to begin the top of the 6th, or go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Nope, I was right the first time. We're headed to the top of the sixth inning. Reading my own scoreboard. Should read the other one. As we do, it's a 5-3 ball game. We have a pitching change for Grants Pass as Dante Haven is out on the mound. At the plate is Brashear. He has an 0-2 count, and that one misses outside, and we are now caught up at its 1-2. That one misses and go 2-2. Way up high. Full count. And you'll walk him. So Brashear begins the sixth with a walk. That brings up Kellen Rapp. Strike one. 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for Eagle Point. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Grants Pass. Foul bunt. We'll go to 0-2. There's the throw to first. But back is Brashear. Goes Brashear down to second. He's there. At the same time, Rapp struck out. Marsh is at the plate. Had a single, walked, and walked. Come around, scored once. And now they intentionally walk him. With one out, try to get the double play. In effect, Ellis, the DH, will step up. Struck out, had a single, flew out to center field, and looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. This is where Haven needs a strikeout. Change the complexion of his situation. There's a pop-up. Way out of play. Over on the next door football field. There's a shot. Goes out to left center field. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Here comes one run. Here's Brashear. Here comes Marsh. Standing down at second base. Is Ellis with a 2 RBI double. That'll make it a 7-3 game. That was way out to the wall. Strike. And Lund takes the first pitch for strike one. Now 7-3 with one out in the top of the sixth. That was way outside. Eagle Point scored 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. And still working on the sixth. There's a swing and a miss by Lund. He's behind 1-2. That was fouled away. Anybody who wants to chase baseballs is busy this afternoon. Inside, 2-2. Way up high. 3-2. Haven is in danger of loading them up. There's a dribbler out to shortstop, fire to first, safe. Ellis moves along to third base. Lund is over at first with a single. Foulon will step up. Pinch runner for Lund. And running for Lund will be, I thought it said number 20, but I could be wrong. We'll get the number. But Foulon is going to step in. Only one away. 7-3 ball game. And going down to second base is number 20, and I don't know, I apologize, I don't even know who that is. Bond looks at the 0-1. It misses. Oh, make it 1-1. Second and third. One away. Eagle Point already has 2 on the board this inning. Strike 2 called. 1-2. Told you this game is the opposite of last week's when Grants Pass had all the offense. This week, and the return game, it's Eagle Point with all the offense. And there's a grounder out to second. Throw it over to Vineyard. Vineyard fires to home, but not in time. Ellis scores. Much to the delight of the Eagle Point fans behind us. And it becomes an 8-3 ball game. Jones will step in and see if he can keep it alive. 2 down, and he'll take strike 1. Jones is struck out, grounded out. He gets a hit this time. He slaps it between second and first base, and he scores 1 run. That makes it 9-3. Jones is standing at first base with only or with 2 out now. Uribe looks at ball 1 way up high. 1-0. No, the umpire says it misses barely. 2-0. Strike 2. Strike 1. Two 1. Fouled. I'll drive it to 2-2. There's a drive out the left field, hooking foul. But it makes no difference, as that'll end the inning as Uribe flies out to left. But not before serious damage is done by the Eagle Point Eagles. As we now go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We see that the scoreboard reads Eagle Point 9, Grants Pass 3. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation to TableRockSports.net. We go to the bottom of the 6th at the 9-3 lead for Eagle Point. Cartwright at the plate. He's down. He's got an even count, 1-1, and that one goes outside, and it's now 2-1. Kellen Rapp still on the mound. Imagine they'll let him finish this game. Now it's fouled back. Yep, you can hear hit the roof. The 2-2 swung and a miss. They're going to throw down to first. No, he's going to be safe. Oh my. Cartwright is safe. That has to be an error. We'll see. That's not a hit because he struck out. Well, they haven't put up there, but I would think that would have to be an error on Lund. And Hood. We'll take a look at again, a fake throw over. Rapp has done that a number of times. He hasn't. And there goes Cartwright down to second base. Grants Pass has essentially stolen a base whenever they've been in the mood. It's a 2-0 count to Hood. And that's going to get way by the catcher. And on that one, they'll advance to third. So Cartwright is over at third base. Hood has a 3-0 count. Strike. He was just taking that one all the way to see if Rapp could get a pitch in. Foul. 3-2 count. Swing, up, foul ball. Grants Pass with a lot of work to do here in this inning and the next one. 6 to tie. They need 7 to win so far, depending on what Eagle Point does in the 7th inning. They put a 4 spot up last inning. There's strike 3. Hood thought he had ball 4, but the umpire disagreed. Osborne will step up, and what have we got? Little confusion for everybody. Straightened out. Osborne is at the plate. 1 away. Base is empty. That's down low. 1-0. Down low. 2-0. Cartwright standing over at third base, hoping to find his way to the plate. Strike called. 2-2. The only way in high school you know that they're unhappy with the call is they just kind of step out and scuff the dirt. But there's a drive that's going to get down. And there's a hit, and that'll bring in Cartwright. So now it's a 9-4 ball game. That might be it for Kellen Rapp. Osborne has the RBI single. And that is it for Kellen Rapp. So, with that, while they're taking a quick break here to get things squared away, we'll take a quick break as I have a video or a pitching change as we read the John L. Scott scoreboard, and it reads it is now 9-4.
They believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
And we welcome you back to Grants Pass High School, where it's a 9-4 ball game, a pitching change in place for the Cavemen. As on the mound now for Grants Pass, or Make It Eagle Point, had the pitching change. The number 18, that's the one we never have. But I believe, if I remember from last week, his name was, oh, here, I can maybe even look it up. We'll see if I have it in here. And I don't have it. So, apologize, they don't have 18's name. I want to say it's Falcon, but I'm not sure that it's Fazio. That's it. I knew I'd give him to me. Fazio out on the mound. And he will face Haven. And Haven will ground the first one to second. Rapp throws over to Lund. And that's the second out of the inning. Getting down to second base on that play is Osborne. Johnson will step in, see what he can get done. Fazio had a pretty good outing under pretty tough circumstances. He certainly did not have the lead that he has today. Ooh, there's a Johnson leaping for the line drive, but they're going to get it back in quickly enough. They're going to hold everybody to just one base. Johnson with the single. Fallon was the one that was trying to pull it down, and he couldn't do it. But Osborne could only get as far as third base, couldn't get on any further. Durler is at the plate. There's a breaking ball, but it misses. 1-0. 2 away. 9-4 ball game. Swing and a miss. One and one. Fazio's not the fastest worker, especially when there's people on base. He'll take his time. There's a foul ball. Durler reaching for that one. The one thing we noticed last week about Fazio is he has a good breaking ball. Actually, looks like it's a changeup because he changes speeds and they're out in front of it. The hitter is out in front of it by quite a bit. That one's fouled straight back. Johnson was on the move, but he'll come back. One-two count. That's grounded right out to short. They'll go to second base, and that will end the inning. As they go 5-4 to get Johnson, and the inning is over. We head now to the top of the seventh as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. We see that the scoreboard now reads Eagle Point 9. Grants Pass 4. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week as we head now to the top of the seventh inning. It's a 9-4 lead for the Eagle Point Eagles. Leading it off for Eagle Point is Rapp, Gavin Rapp. He'll ground it out to shortstop and be thrown out as they get it over to Vineyard on time. And there's one away. Durler taking that on one bounce, getting it over to Vineyard. Back to the top of the order, and Brashear batting left-handed now. He looks at strike one. The 0-1 out to center field. That's going to fall for a base hit, though. So Brashear been a bit of a thorn in the flesh as far as Grants Pass is concerned. Grounded out to second, but he's been on base otherwise. He has a walk, a hit, a walk, and now another hit. 2 for 2 on the evening. But he's been on base 4 out of the 5 times that he's been up. Throw over there, and Brashear is back. There's a throw down to second. He got him. So beautiful throw that time by Osborne. That erases Brashear, and there's 2 away, and now the bases are empty for Kellen Rapp, who swings and misses, and is in the hole 0-1. And bounces up to the plate. Hammer wants a bit of a timeout there. That one hit him. He's still jumping around. They're out there talking about anything and everything to occupy time. Well, we'll get back to Eagle Point. Do you want to come over to my house? Maybe not tonight. Who knows? 1-2 count. Avens down low with that one. 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. And Rapp is a strikeout victim. So we head now to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Grants Pass has a lot of work to do. If they're going to come back and win this one, they need runs, and more runs. As the scoreboard reads, Eagle Point 9, Grants Pass 4. As you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, a presentation of TableRockSports.net.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Griffin with a message from the Central Point Police Department about our Explorer program. If you're between 14 and 21 years of age and are interested in a career in law enforcement, the Explorer program at CPPD might be just the program for you. Explorers will learn about all aspects of police work through ride-alongs, training sessions, and an annual competition with other youth participants. Visit us at the Central Point Police Department or call 541-664-5578 to learn more about how to get yourself signed up for this fun program. Central Point Police Department. Dedicated service, committed to excellence.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunching your lunch, add fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, and it's a 9-4 lead for the Eagle Point Eagles. A lot of work for Grants Pass to do here in the bottom of the 7th. They plan on extending this game. And at the plate is Johnson, or not Johnson, but Calabro, and he'll swing and miss at pitch number 1. Strike 2. As I said, Fazio has an off-speed pitch. We noticed it last week. It's pretty good. He's only a freshman, or so we're told. But he has a good off-speed pitch to go along with a fairly good fastball. Is stepping out is Calabro. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Now coming up to bat is again a number but no name. Number 17 is at the plate. They had 1-0. Strike. 1-1. How it bounces up to the catcher. We'll go to 2-1. There's a shot, but that's hooking foul. Way foul, as it turns out. There's a pop-up. Rapp chasing it down. Nope. It's going to let Jones handle it. And Jones will handle it. Two outs. And Vineyard. He's the last hope for Grants Pass. Strike one. The 0-1 from Fazio. Swing and a miss. And we're down to not only the final out, but the final strike. The Grants Pass Cavemen will next be in action Saturday when they have a doubleheader at North Medford. Here's the 0-2. Set out to the shortstop. And right there, game over. So, it's a final. As we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and the final shows that it's Eagle Point 9, Grants Pass 4. We'll invite you to stay tuned now for the GP, for My Circle K, powered by GP Energy post-game show. Coming up next, right here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. A presentation at TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And I welcome you back to Grants Pass, where the Eagle Point Eagles have defeated the Cavemen by a count of 9-4. The Grants Pass the Eagle Point Eagles got one run in the third inning when Brashear came around to score, and that was the only run there. Grants Pass tied it up, though, in the bottom of the third themselves when Durler came around. He had a single, stole a couple of bases, and then came home on the Robinson single. And it was a 1-1 game. We went to the fourth, and Eagle Point scored a couple when Foulon crossed to the plate, and Uribe, a couple of batters later, also got across the plate as Uribe got Foulon in with that single of his. So they scored, and then Grants Pass came back, and they got a couple themselves in the fourth inning when Hood scored after he stole a base, and Haven scored when he got across by means of an error. They scored a couple each, or Grants Pass. Read the scoreboard, right? Eagle Point scored a couple more in the 5th inning, and they did that when Marsh crossed the plate, and Lund also scored off of a ground out. And then the damage was done as Eagle Point scored 4 times in the 6th inning and went on to win this one by a count of 9-4. We're going to see Eagle Point again on Thursday. They will be at North Medford, so we'll take a look there on the TableRockSports.net and or the YouTube channel if you prefer it that way. Grants Pass will next be in action on Saturday when they will go to North Medford for a doubleheader. We'd like to thank you for being with us for this presentation of Table Rock Sports. If the papers would quit throwing my stuff around, we might get somewhere. I'd also like to thank the Grants Pass High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. As we said, our next Table Rock Sports production was going to be, at least for Eagle Point, will be Thursday. They will be at North Medford. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Eagle Point 9, Grants Pass 4. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett with Joe Brett. The other Joe Brett, that would be. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon.